Okay, let's get you started on using the discussion board. If you'll notice to the left, we'll click on the button. The discussion board is your attendance for the course. Attendance is 10% of your grade. It's the difference between an A and a B, or, well, you get the idea. Okay, it's simple, it's an easy A. You need to participate twice a week, each week, for 15 weeks. That's 30 points. You get an additional point of attendance for filling out the last page of the syllabus and returning it to me. Download that and return it, email it. Okay. Let's see, there was something else I wanted to go through. Anyway, so discussion board. All right, so now you're doing a discussion board. Each week, a forum will go active, and that forum will deal with that week's assigned reading. This discussion board topics or forums start Monday at 8 a.m. and will remain active until the following Monday at 8 a.m. That means you get a full 7 days to participate. At the end of that week, that forum will go inactive, and the next forum will start Monday at 8 a.m. and will remain active until the following Monday at 8 a.m. and so on. You'll notice under the description, I put a task or a bunch of questions and so forth. So what you need to do is each week, you need to respond to one of the questions or tasks that I placed up here. I place multiple questions and tasks because there's multiple students. I don't want each student responding to the same thing over and over again, because then you find that by the end of the week, the later students are pretty much regurgitating the same information, and in some cases, it may appear though they're copying the information, even though they may not. Some students may even resort to that. But with multiple questions, you tend not to see that as frequently. Plus, you do not have to respond to all the questions. Pick a question. You are more than welcome to respond to as many questions or complete as many tasks as you feel comfortable with, but you only need to respond to one. You're only going to get 1 point for starting a thread. All right, so let's say we'll look at this week. We're going to pick a question to which we want to respond. I'm just going to simply highlight and copy it. I'm going to click on the forum. When the forum opens up, I will click on Create a Thread. Upon the thread opening up, I'm going to paste in, this is the question to which I'm responding, and I'm going to give my answer. Upon posting my answer, I'll click Submit, and voila, I've earned 1 point for 1 week's participation. I've responded to a question, I've created a thread. Again, respond to a question or a task. The other option you can do is maybe in the reading or the lecture, you have your own question that's topic related. I have no problem with that. You can post your own question so long as it's on topic. The only thing you cannot do, you cannot post questions about live quiz or exam questions in the forums. Do not do that, that is cheating. If you have an issue or a concern about a live test question, email me directly. Do not post it on the discussion board. Simple enough. So that's 1 point. If you do this for 15 weeks, you've done half the job. To get the second point, you need to reply to another student's thread. Not to me, not to my, from time to time I may enhance or ask you questions about your posting, sort of completing the discussion, if you will. You need to find another student, click on their thread, click Reply, and reply to them. You can ask them a question on their answer. You can enhance something they might have forgotten. Submit. Again, the key is this is a discussion board. Don't put good job or great answer. That's not a discussion. I mean, if that's the case, don't waste your time. Enhance their answer. Maybe you have a question about something. Maybe you're not sure. Again, this is a discussion. This is stuff that you're going to be tested on the exams. So make sure you understand what's going on. And if you need anything that may help you feel comfortable about the material, this is the time to exercise that. Start a thread, reply to another student's thread. 2 points. You only need reply to one student. You can reply to as many threads as you wish. You're only going to get 1 point. So each week you can only get 2 points. It is your responsibility to make sure that the threads that you posted were accepted. If I go back and check and I don't see my threads, they weren't accepted. That means you need to do it again. Please make sure that your attempts are accepted. You may only participate in the current week. You cannot post last week's subject into this week. You can't answer next week's subject in this week. You must stay on topic. Again, you're more than welcome to ask another question so long as it's about the material that at hand. I have no issue with that. That's fine. It is acceptable. That's pretty much it. At the bottom here, there are 3 forums that are always active. One is about live shows. From time to time, you'll be looking for information about places to see live music for your country reports. Some of that's here. Some people will choose to create an oral report video for one of their country reports. Those will be pasted here. Again, for any of these things, they're active all semester because they can be done at any time until the end of the semester. Lastly, here is a forum on course issues. If you have a question, maybe you have a legitimate question on the material, but it has nothing to do with the current material, you may post it here. If you have an issue with the class, outside of a live test question, you may post it here. For these 3 forums, there is no credit given for them. They're here for your benefit, they're here for your enhancement, but you don't get credit. The only credit for attendance comes from these forums. Again, only 2 points a week for a maximum of 31 points. You can't get 5 points in any given week. 2 and that's it. You can participate as much as you want, but you're only going to get 2 points. That's using the discussion board. I hope that helps you out. I hope you have a good semester. Do well, and you'll see more videos from me throughout the semester.